2 decades ago, shopping looked completely different. If you wanted a new book, gadget, or even a pair of shoes, you had to get in your car, drive to a store, search through aisles, wait in line, and hope they had what you wanted in stock. Ordering something online, that was even worse. The internet was slow, shipping was expensive, and packages could take weeks, sometimes months to arrive. By the time it showed up, you might have even forgotten you ordered it. Today, that world feels ancient. With a single click, almost anything can appear on your doorstep, sometimes in less than 24 hours. Whether it's Amazon, Walmart, or USPS, this massive shift didn't just happen naturally. It was built step by step by one company and the vision of one man, Jeff Bezos.
I'm Jeff Bezos. I'm the founder of Amazon.com.
Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1964. From a young age, he excelled in math and science, eventually studying computer science and electrical engineering at Princeton University. After graduating in 1986, Jeff entered the world of Wall Street, joining D.E. Shaw, one of the most cutting-edge hedge funds of the time. By his early 30s, Jeff had a comfortable life, a senior vice president title, a clear career path, and job security most people would envy. Then in 1994, he came across a single statistic that changed everything. Internet usage was growing at 2,300% per year. The internet was exploding, and Jeff knew it would reshape the entire business world. He faced a crossroads: stay in a safe, lucrative career or take a leap into an uncertain future. He used what he later called his regret minimization framework. Bezos imagined himself at 80 years old, looking back on his life. Would he regret trying and failing? Probably not. But never trying at all? That was unthinkable. So he quit his job, packed up his car, and, alongside his wife Mackenzie, drove across the country to Seattle. In the passenger seat sat a clunky old laptop. On it, Jeff typed the first business plan for what would soon become Amazon. Amazon officially launched in July 1995, operating out of Jeff's small, dusty garage. From day one, Bezos built the company on a foundation of frugality. While competitors spent millions on fancy offices and perks, every dollar at Amazon went into growth. This lean approach kept the team agile, adapting quickly to the rapidly changing internet landscape. Amazon started with just books. They were ideal, easy to ship, vast in variety, and with massive untapped demand online. But Bezos' vision reached far beyond books. From the very beginning, he told his team, "Today we sell books. Tomorrow we sell everything." At first, orders trickled in, but soon they flooded Amazon's system. Printers spat out receipts non-stop as Jeff and his small crew raced to pack boxes, print shipping labels, and answer customer emails. Despite the surge in business, Amazon wasn't profitable. Not because it wasn't making money, but because every extra dollar was reinvested into building more warehouses, improving technology, and expanding infrastructure. Bezos wasn't interested in short-term profits. He was building a commercial empire designed to last for decades. The year 2000 hit the tech world like a wrecking ball. The dot-com bubble burst. Companies that seemed unstoppable one week were gone the next. Stock prices collapsed, wiping out fortunes overnight. Amazon was caught in the middle of the storm. Its stock plummeted from $107 to just $6. Analysts declared the company finished. Headlines screamed doom. Investors begged Bezos to slash spending, freeze expansion, and focus only on survival. Instead, Amazon kept moving forward, opening more warehouses, improving software systems, and refining its logistics strategy. To critics, it looked reckless. But Bezos believed that if Amazon kept building while others retreated, it would emerge stronger when the dust settled. For 2 grueling years, the company ran on razor-thin margins, fighting just to stay alive. Slowly, the gamble began to pay off. Competitors disappeared. Market share opened up. By 2002, Amazon was no longer just an online bookstore. It had evolved into a logistics powerhouse, laying the groundwork for a new era of e-commerce. Wall Street finally began to understand that this company was building something far bigger than retail. Amazon's success wasn't about luck. It came from a repeatable strategy, a series of calculated moves used to transform entire industries. In the early 2000s, speed was the biggest obstacle to online shopping. Nobody wanted to wait a week or more for an order. If Amazon could solve that, it could win over millions of customers. So instead of relying solely on the postal service, Amazon built its own logistics network from scratch. Warehouses were placed strategically near major cities. Advanced software predicted what customers would order before they even clicked buy, moving products closer in advance. Then in 2005, Amazon launched Prime, 2-day shipping for a flat annual fee. What began as a perk soon rewired consumer expectations. Fast, cheap delivery became the standard. Competitors scrambled to keep up, but few could match Amazon's precision and scale. While retail was transforming, another challenge was brewing inside Amazon's own walls. Running a company of this size required enormous computing power and data management. At the time, most businesses had to buy their own servers and hire entire IT teams to keep them running. It was slow, expensive, and out of reach for many smaller companies. Amazon had already solved this problem for itself by building powerful internal systems. Bezos realized these same tools could be offered to other companies. In 2006, Amazon launched Amazon Web Services, or AWS. Instead of every company building their own technology from scratch, they could rent computing power, data storage, and other tech services directly from Amazon, paying only for what they used, like a utility bill. The impact was enormous. Suddenly, startups and massive corporations alike had access to world-class technology. AWS quickly became the invisible backbone of the modern internet, powering everything from Netflix streaming to Airbnb bookings to NASA projects. For Amazon, AWS provided a steady, high-margin revenue stream and positioned the company at the very center of the digital economy. This playbook, building, scaling, and then expanding into new industries, repeated again and again. The Kindle reshaped publishing. Buying Whole Foods gave Amazon a foothold in groceries. Alexa brought smart technology into millions of homes. Opening the marketplace to third-party sellers created an entire ecosystem of businesses that relied on Amazon to reach customers. At the heart of all this was a culture of experimentation. Failures weren't the enemy, they were part of the process. Some ideas flopped, like the Fire Phone. Others, like Prime and AWS, became multi-billion-dollar pillars of the company. By embracing risk and learning from mistakes, Amazon turned itself into a constant engine of innovation. From a cramped garage to a trillion-dollar empire, Amazon became more than a company. It became the infrastructure of modern commerce, shaping how billions of people shop, work, and connect. The principles behind its rise remain clear. Operating lean drives creativity. Thinking in decades, not quarters, makes bold decisions possible. Controlling key infrastructure secures long-term power, and relentless experimentation opens the door to breakthroughs. Others are too afraid to attempt. These ideas transformed Amazon from a small online bookstore into one of the most influential forces in the global economy. Bezos often described Amazon as a company that should always operate like it was day one, a mindset of endless growth and reinvention. Today, whether you're buying a book, streaming a show, or running a website on AWS, you're interacting with the world Bezos envisioned decades ago. Amazon didn't just change how we shop, it reshaped the very structure of the global economy.